Hey family, good Monday morning. Happy 4th of July week. Hopefully you are ready to take the day, take the holiday. Let me encourage you to plan some good play time, some good times for play and having fun and just enjoying your life. If this is your first time here, let me welcome you. Welcome to my channel, Coffee and Conversation. Jump right in. My hope and intent is that you will learn something here that you can apply that will help you live a happier, healthier life. That said, let's jump right into today's discussion. And today we're going to be talking about dealing with heartbreak and what to do about heartbreak. Heartbreak happens. It just does. And really, loss is loss, but we call smaller losses in life disappointments. Oh, I had a little disappointment, or I had a little setback. That's loss. But larger areas of loss that we experience, say a death in the family, a diagnosis in your health that's not favorable for you or for your children or your spouse, there's nothing quite like going to the doctor. If you've never experienced, shout twice, because I'm telling you, there's nothing like going to the doctor and they looking at you so fantastically. They will drop that bomb on you and let you know what's going on in your life, and you be sitting there like, say what? I didn't sign up for that. You would really feel that way. I'm signed up for that. There's nothing quite like that. Or if you experience that with your child. Children aren't supposed to get sick, is what we think. But listen, if you've ever had to go to the children's hospital, what you know is them hospital rooms is full. They are not empty. And folk in there, people get sick. When you get diagnosis like that, it can lead to extreme heartbreak. You also experience heartbreak when in the end of a relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship, a husband, a spouse, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a boo thing, whatever it is. It can be a friend, a girlfriend. If you have a falling out with a girlfriend or a guy friend, it can generate heartbreak. You can, if you have the end of a relationship with a family member, can generate heartbreak. It just depends on the depth and the importance of that relationship to you. But when that relationship dynamic, when that relationship ends or changes to move into a negative space, it can be heartbreaking. Another form of heartbreak that we don't talk a lot about, and we don't really classify it in the heartbreak category, but this is what causes people to experience depression and all this other type of stuff. It sometimes is when you have a loss of an idea. And what am I talking about? So those that don't know what I'm talking about, let me give you a good example. One of the biggest heartbreaks of my life was the realization of who I was in marriage, who my husband was in marriage, and who my kids are in marriage. I married late. Here's the story, because you know it's the story. I married late in life. I married at 35, so I had 35 years to come up with this idea of how I would be as a wife and as a mother, and the kind of wife and mother that I wanted to be. I had opportunities to witness all kinds of women being wives and mothers, and I just knew the kind I wanted to be. I had an idea for how my husband would be. He would buy me birthday gifts every day of my birthday month, and they would all be diamonds. That is legitimately what I thought. I thought at least my birthday week I would get diamonds every day. I mean, at minimum, right? So you have all these kinds of ideas about things. I had these ideas about what my kids would be like. They're going to be these well-mannered, quiet children. And they're going to be so, these polite children. Why did I expect that? Because I'm their mother. I don't know what I was thinking when I had that thought. I just have no idea. And I mean, life comes along to keep giving me that. I was somewhere recently, and this lady was around, didn't know the lady. But how you around. She said, "Are those two your kids?" I said, "Yes." She said, "Oh, I can tell they just like you too. They act just like you." That's what that lady said to me. You know what I said? They got a mouth like their mama too. That's all I can say because it's true. But when I realized that I would not be the kind of wife that I thought I would be, you know, I had this idea about the kind of snazzy, jazzy little wife. She's not that. She's not that. She have on jogging pants Monday through Friday. Y'all, she is not the sexy wife. I'm in jogging pants, honey. I love a jogging suit. Y'all, I go to Walmart when they put them on sale and they be like $3, $4 for the top and $3, $4 for the bottom. And I buy them in all colors. My husband see me in a new jogging suit every day, right? So, I'm not the snazzy, jazzy wife. As a mom, I thought I would be more patient, more evolved as a mother. And I am evolved in certain ways. But in other ways, I am the mama. I will you gonna get fussed out. I'm gonna fuss you right out. Didn't I tell you pick that up? I didn't think I would be that type of mother, but I really am. I have all the tones. I didn't think I would be that type of mom. I thought my husband again would buy me the diamonds, and he did not. He don't buy me the diamonds. Not like that. My kids, they act like their mama. So you know, and their daddy, because their daddy got is you know, he unique too. So they just got a double dose of uniqueness. So when you finish with that dynamic, this idea of family that I had in my head wasn't who we were, and it messed me up. It messed me up for a long time. I was depressed about it, and I felt like I was failing because I couldn't hit this idea in my head. So I stayed feeling like a failure and chasing this idea of something that we were never going to hit. None of us. Not one of us. So how do you get beyond that? How do you get beyond that when your heart is broken for whatever reason? No matter what it is. If you are heartbroken, how do you get to a place of wholeness? One, acknowledge. You got to acknowledge what's happening. You got to acknowledge that you got the diagnosis. I got the diagnosis. This relationship is over in my life. I had this idea. I thought I was going to have this job, this career, this relationship, this marriage. It didn't happen. Or it happened, but it didn't happen the way I thought it was going to happen. Acknowledge what you have. Look at it. Accept what it is. Step 2. You got to accept what it is. Accept what you have. Now, if you got something crazy, that's a discussion for a different day. But you have to accept what it is. And for today's example, in me accepting who we were, it wasn't a bad thing. It was just different. And now I wouldn't change who my family is for nothing in the world, because my family suits me perfectly. I would be a wretch undone in the union and having the kids, because I would be crazy to the person that I was envisioning. But the family I have really suits who I am. And that's what I want. Tremendously happy with it. With who we are and the way we function. But I had to accept it first. I had to accept this is what I have. This is where I am. This is what has occurred. I have this diagnosis. I am here. I am there. My child may or may not be sick. Whatever the deal is, you have to accept where you are. And then after you accept it, then you say, how do I move forward? And then you start to move forward and you make a choice to move forward. Now let me say this, in the acknowledging and in the accepting, you have to take care of yourself. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself and your emotions. And if you feel bad, then you feel bad. When I'm in the acknowledging and accepting place, because I love to work on the next step, I like to move forward. So as a person, I don't like to spend too much time in acknowledging and accepting. But the truth is, when you're in your acknowledging and accepting place, take care of yourself. Know what you need to be okay. I need a blanket, a cocktail, and some friends. What helps me tremendously is having fantastic support. My husband supports me tremendously, and I'm always so tickled because when I'm having like a really like, if it's a rough moment, my husband be like, "Baby, which one will get you to eat?" Stop feeding my pain. Don't feed my pain no more. That's really how I feel about it. But he gonna find me a snack. He gonna give me something to eat, right? But you have to do that. So you have to find the I have a support group. I have my husband, I have my sister. You know, they're gonna reach out and say, how can I help you? What can I do to help you, you know, get beyond it? And then I have my friends who will also be there and send me texts and say, how you doing today? Do you need me to send you an encouraging word? I thought about you and I saw this sermon and I sent it to you. Or they'll send me a joke, they'll send me a laugh, and then some friends will come and look me in the eye and be like, girl, what we gonna do? What you gonna do, girl? Girl, I love you, girl. Whatever it is that you need, know what you need in your acknowledged and accepting place and get it. Do it so that you can move forward to moving forward in your next step. What is my next step? What do I do? Now that I'm here, what now? Now that I realize my marriage is not what I thought it was going to be, do I need to get a divorce? Do we need counseling? Do I need to change how I look at it? Do I need to find a new thought? Because that's essentially what I did. I found a new thought. Now I tried the other way. Now let me be honest, because when I was in the accepting place and I didn't want to accept it, we need to go to counseling because I don't accept this. That's the truth. Then I was like, oh, okay. We straight. I just need to think about it differently. Find a new thought. Move forward. Find a new thought. Move forward. Accept. What do you need in your accepting place? What do you need to be whole? What do you need to be okay? What do you need to begin to move forward? That's the question you should ask yourself. What do I need to move forward? What do I need right here in the place of accepting that will help me move forward? Okay, so I found myself here. I've lost whatever it is I've lost. I lost my car, I lost my job, I lost my house, I lost whatever I lost. Here's where I am. And now, what do I need to move forward? Alright guys, I want you to have a fantastic week. It is the holiday week. Y'all take the day. Be intentional about playing. You have to be intentional about creating times to play. Playing time to go to the pool or go play kickball with some friends or go shoot pool from a pool shooters. You know, go do something fun and plan some intentional fun times with friends. It will decrease your stress and infinitely make you happier in your life and in your existence. Go have a good time. Enjoy yourself this holiday week. Take the day, guys. I'll see you next time. Have a good week.
Taking the day, I am taking the day. Taking the day.